Welcome. Okay, I'm here for the first live stream of the day. Find it on here. Um, okay. Oh, let me lower that. First person here is high vibration for the weekend. What's going on for the weekend? It's an okay weekend. You've got the Eight of Wands, which means things could change for the better for you quickly. Three of Cups, cause for celebration comes in, possibly with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have your intuition is being heightened, and you've got the stepping into your own strength. There also may be a Leo around that's of significance this weekend. And general. You should be hearing from someone or getting a message from someone out of the blue that you didn't think you would speak to or hear from. It also looks like you may be focused on a work thing, maybe putting a lot of effort into your career, which pays off long term. Letting go of negativity. You could be spending time with a Virgo. You have a little bit of indecision around you when it comes to, could be that you have choices around your social life. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have a Virgo. Somebody from your past returns. And you're letting go of old wounds and you're moving into a much more positive space. Takira, general for next week. Oh, we got a lot of nice stuff happening. Things change for you for the better quickly. You got the Empress here around a love connection. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. If you're not with anyone right now, it's possible that you meet a new mate. If you are with someone right now, you've got good karma and growth and transformation coming to your love life. If you're not with anyone, you have a Scorpio, a Taurus, and a Libra coming in. It also looks like you have money coming in. You've got plenty of money coming in next week. Next week should be a nice week for you. Takira, general love. Okay, if you're not with anyone right now, you have plenty of opportunities coming in with new options. Plus, you have the Magician, which is the ability to manifest new opportunities. You have a wish. You're no longer feeling stuck. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries, letting potential partners know what you want, or letting your current partner know what you want if you're with someone. You do have the Empress, which is love, money, abundance, and fertility, so be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. You're prepared for your love life to move forward, and it will be moving forward. Lilith. How will my reading go on Wednesday? There's a little bit of sharp energy, but for the most part, it goes well. You're working hard. You get what you put out. Whatever you put into this meeting or whatever it's about, you're going to get back. It also looks like you have a wish around the situation. And at the end of the day, it's a positive meeting, even though there may be a little bit of bitchy energy in the beginning. Overall, it goes well. Sepia, general. You may have some negative energy around you that you're still dealing with, but it's about to move into the past. You have feeling burdened, arguments, bickering, and a betrayal all moving into the past. Moving forward, you have a water sign that could be of significance, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and things should be changing for the better for you quickly. You're about to go through growth and transformation, and you're leaving disappointment in the past. Four of Wands, upgrading your home, moving homes, changing homes, or it could be upgrading a relationship. It looks like you're leaving the past in the past, and you are moving forward to greener pastures, no longer waiting for your ship to come in. You should be exploring some new opportunities this spring. Fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Sepia, career 9 to 5. You should have some choices. Should have choices around a new beginning. And maybe slow and steady wins the race, but there should be a couple of options coming in where you're no longer holding yourself back, being well compensated, earning new respect. You may be presented with an offer that would be hard to turn down. New me. Should I let Sam visit this month? And if so, what's the outcome? I get a 70% chance, yes, you should let Sam come visit. Could be starting a new journey. However, if this is a love interest, you guys wouldn't be connecting in a committed relationship. But with the Fool, you could be starting a new journey. So it could be if you were together in the past, or if you were romantically involved in the past, that part of your relationship may be over, but it doesn't mean that you're not starting a friendship or something with the Fool card. I would let him come. Sepia, love. Love cup fills up when you let go of a disappointment and you walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, or you walk away from old wounds. Things change for the better for you quickly. Looks like you are heading towards all 10 cups being full, but it may be a little bit slow. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Pisces and a Cancer are also both here, so you might have some options. You have a commitment on the horizon, and it could be with somebody that's in your life right now that you just haven't taken notice of. L'Amour. Will I go on a date? When will I go on a date again? Possibly early spring, maybe within the next 3 to 5 weeks. New me. Should I go on Veronica's Vegas trip next month? Oh, I love Vegas. Yes, got 3 aces. Hekima, financial reading on what's coming through. Finances should be improving. Financial stability should be improving, and you're no longer holding yourself back. You could have a new opportunity that comes in that helps you bring in money quick, makes you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain and successful. You also could be focused on a new job opportunity or a new business, which would also pay off. You have a lot of pentacles here, and you have some good karma coming back to you. If opportunities present themselves to you, I would jump on it. Some things may not be long term. It could be like, you know, you get the opportunity to, I don't know, work over here for a weekend, but you may make a couple of $100. Whatever it is, it could be large amounts of money that come in quick, but not over the long term. Lilith, does the sharp energy come from A or V? Okay, does the sharp energy come from A? V. I think it's from A, and I think that A is somewhat of a control freak. Myogram, Julie's next action towards me. Communication picks up. Being guided by the divine, you have a wish that comes true around communication picking up. Also, no longer waiting for your ship to come in. She may be a little bit ambitious, and things may be moving forward pretty quickly in the near future. first communication picks up. Then from there, there's more to come pretty quickly. Red, general for the weekend. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you brings balance in. Your persistence pays off, and you could have a new love connection coming in with a committed relationship possible. I don't know where you are in your love life, but a fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that could come in out of the blue. They could be a Sagittarius, and things change for the better for you quickly. You also have some money coming in this weekend. Snow White, love. You may be getting an offer out of the clear blue sky that's going to be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition. It's like a wish come true, and there's a long-term possibility around it. Could be with a Pisces. You also have you have a Pisces, a Sagittarius, and Aquarius coming in. It also looks like the next relationship you enter will be very well balanced, and you should get out of it exactly what you put into it, and it will be a soulmate connection that moves forward pretty quickly. Hyatt. Will Adam's boss call him back to work, or is it done for good? Okay, will Adam's boss call him back to work? I think he gets a call. Yeah, I think his boss is going to call him back. Ignacio, general. Balance comes back to your life, and you're getting more respect from your people in your life. You should be being treated well. You have cause for celebration coming in around growth and transformation around you personally that makes you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Finally, you can exhale. Starting a new journey on the horizon, possibly with a Cancer, but it also looks like your life's starting to move forward. You could be presented with an offer that would be hard to turn down. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Intuition is heightened. Definitely listen to it. Love reading for April. Intuition is heightened, so listen to it. If something doesn't feel right or something feels off, go with your gut. If you're not with anyone right now, you have new opportunities coming in. You have a Virgo, you're going to have choices. You have a Virgo, choices come in around Sagittarius, a Capricorn, and a Pisces. Geez, got a lot of opportunity here. There's long-term potential, too, with one of these people, and somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. If you've been feeling undecided about love, you may need to let go of your past, let go of old wounds so that you can manifest a better future. But you'll have plenty of opportunity in April. Isha, when will have new love coming in? Within the next 7 weeks. Between now and 7 weeks, you should meet someone new. Hakama, am I going to win my case against the government? Oh, boy. I'm only getting a 33% chance. There's a lot of sharp energy here. It might not be an easy fight. I'm not confident at this point. KM General. KM General. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. No longer waiting for your shift to come in. You got money coming in, feeling like I've made it to the top of the mountain, and you have the solution to a problem in front of you. You're just not seeing it yet. Cause for celebration comes in when you listen to your intuition. Weight of the world moves off your shoulders, and you've got growth and transformation coming to you as a person. Definitely taking time for rest, self-care, relaxation recharges your batteries and brings in happiness. take them at Lilith. Advice to overcome this sharp energy. Don't give it attention. Don't give it any attention. If somebody is negative or somebody's being negative or somebody's trying to press your buttons, don't give into it. Because it can only explode by giving it attention. If you ignore it, it has no choice but to go away. Yeah, you have a wish around the situation. You stay grounded and stable and you should be fine. I would also wear or carry a black crystal. Something grounding. You also could use something like red jasper would be fine. Either a dark red stone or a black stone. Yeah, and don't play into any negativity. If somebody like attacks you or makes snide comments, just let it go like you didn't even hear it. Red, energy between Chris and I. Hangman. You may need to have patience because somebody here is not ready or somebody's not doing the right thing. Somebody's unprepared. You need to have patience and things are slow. The energy is stagnant. Jay, how's Amy feeling towards me today? Feels like you're well balanced, has a lot of respect for you, thinks that you're very attractive and that you guys have a nice connection, thinks that you're hardworking, intelligent, kind-hearted, sincere, humble, and interesting. Depression, are you still seeing me move in April? And about how much deposit do you see them charging? Yeah, I do think that you're moving in April. I don't know about the deposit. I would say it's probably going to be 1 month's rent. I 300 comes up, but I don't think it. I think 300 seems like it's too low. I don't know. When I pulled here, I got the jack, so maybe it's 1100. I'm not sure about the deposit, but I do think you're going to move in April. April, general. Got some nice business stuff happening here. Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity. You got plenty of pentacles here. New ways of bringing in money. More money is flowing to you and feeling very successful around finances. You may not be looking back on the past fondly. You might be looking back on the past and seeing it for exactly what it was and not letting it hold you back, ready to move forward. There could be an offer made in front of you that would be hard to turn down, and it may have something to do with a business opportunity or a business deal. The hard work that you've put into your career or business is coming back to you. Growth and transformation comes in around finances, and you might have some choices and decisions that you have to make, and you may be a little undecided. That might be around your day job, but either way, you've got money flowing to you, career moving forward, side business moving forward, and new opportunities around money. New me, purpose of me and Sam's connection. Well, everybody's purpose is to teach one another something. Like, we are brought to each other's lives to teach us something, and if we don't learn it, then the lesson comes back twice as hard the next time. There's no other purpose. Like, I can't say that you meet someone so that you're supposed to cure cancer together, because even if you did cure cancer together, the reason that you meet one another is still to teach each other something and to learn from one another. That's the reason why everybody comes into your life. No matter what else happens in the relationship, it's still about learning something, no matter who it is. Parent, child, next door neighbor, boss, difficult personality, someone easy to get along with, whoever it is, they are brought to you because you're supposed to teach one another something. That's the purpose of every connection. Lamore, how does my auntie Mercedes think of me as far as personality? She thinks that you're very hardworking, very smart, very intelligent, and that you have a kind personality, and that you're very funny or humorous, or you have a way of using humor to get through life. I don't know. That's positive. She also may think that at times you have a very sharp side, but that's not always such a bad thing. That's a good thing. Emily, love reading. I'm single. Love life moves forward with the love cup being full. Things change for the better quickly and the sun comes out. I don't think you're going to be single for all that much longer. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you will help to push your life forward pretty quickly. Cancer comes in. Committed relationship on the horizon. Aries is here. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children, but you're being guided by the divine. So you should meet this person in some sort of like fated way. Like you go to a party that you didn't want to go to and this person's there. Or, you know, you got to run to the grocery store for somebody and you meet the person there. Like it's a fated kind of a meeting. Soleil. My meeting at the office in Farmington Monday. My meeting at the office in Farmington on Monday. It should go well. King of Cups is here. That's kind, peaceful, sincere, compassionate energy. Temperance is also, it's like patience, serenity, compassion. And then feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you can breathe a sigh of relief. So whatever this meeting is, it should be good. Kira this weekend. Soleil this weekend. You could have a new, this is a new beginning. It's usually business, but it doesn't always have to be. It could be just a new beginning of some type this weekend. Feeling strong, like you're stepping into your own strength. Leaving negativity in the past. You may even have a little adventure coming in. You got the Ace of Swords, so you're going to cut through any bullshit. There are choices around you. If somebody's trying to pull a fast one, you're not going to have it. Not this weekend. Sun, general. You're feeling prepared. Life is moving forward. You got some good luck coming in. Taking time for rest, relaxation, recharges your batteries, and your life changes for the better quickly. The sun comes out. You got happiness coming in. The world is at your feet. If something or someone has recently disappointed you, it's moving into the past, and you're no longer holding yourself back. Being guided by the divine, and your life is changing for the better. So if you've been feeling like certain areas in your life are sort of stuck, that should be changing as we move through the spring. Soleil, general messages. You are feeling prepared. Feeling prepared. You might feel like love has kind of let you down or disappointed you, but you're getting past it. You got some good luck coming in. You also have money coming in. You have an Aries and a Leo coming in that could be of significance. Taking time for rest, relaxation, self-care serves you well. Eight of Pentacles, possibly going back to school, learning a new area of study. You may have not made that decision yet, but I think that it will happen in the future. Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and the world is at your feet. Hangman's in reverse. Life is moving forward. Jay. I don't see it yet, so let me do, Soleil did one for Zara. There's Jay. Had an interview with UPS today and got the job. What's next? Oh, excellent. Good for you. Congratulations. Now, they hired you so fast. Meanwhile, the other places are still screwing around. Aha. Okay, you're prepared. You're going to be getting paid well. The hard work you've put into your career is coming back to you. When are you starting? Soon? Growth and transformation comes in, no longer holding yourself back, starting a new adventure. This is good. This is excellent. I think you're going to enjoy it. And I think there'll be room for growth there. My friend, I told you, I used to work with him at A&P. He started working nights at UPS. I know a lot of people that worked at UPS while they were waiting. Like I had one friend who wanted to be a cop and she worked for UPS until she got called for that. A couple of guys that worked at A&P worked for UPS at night. But the one guy, he wanted to be a driver and he worked for a couple of years before he got a route, but he's been driving for UPS for years now. And I think he really enjoys it. I think he's doing well for himself too. I worked with him and his wife. They both worked at A&P with me. And they recently just bought a house and they're having a baby. So I think that they're doing pretty well. Soleil did one for Vicky. And Soleil did one for Mel. April, do you see him contacting me this weekend? I think so. Yeah, Hangman's in reverse. You should see movement. Question, you want to know the deposit amount? I'm not confident that I can get that number. I don't want to say it and then it's the wrong thing. I would say between 800 and 1,000. That's what I would say with these two cards. Okay, 7 and 1,000. 700 and 1,000. That's what I would say, between $700 and $1,000. I would say it's got to be close to 1 month's rent. That's what I would think it is. I don't think it's going to be any more than that. I don't know what the rent is, but I would say between 700 and 1,000. Vicky, updated reading through the rest of the month of March. Updated reading for the rest of the month of March. Okay, it looks like you've got the Magician here, which is the ability to manifest new opportunities, and a new little adventure may be coming in. Could be a little bit worried about money at some point this month, but the Ace of Pentacles, there should be a new job opportunity or a new way to bring money in that makes you feel like the hard work that you've put into your career, money, finances, whatever is now coming back to you. Growth and transformation comes to you as a person. You may have an argument with somebody around you, could be with a Scorpio. It's not the biggest of deals, but it does pop up. There's also a Virgo here. Feeling a little bit undecided about something, but making a decision to leave things in the past that no longer serve you and move forward. Especially if you were involved with a third-party relationship, you may leave this in the past. And anxiety seems to dissipate as you start to move towards the future and let go of the past. Brittany, anything that I should know? Anything that I should know? Okay, you've got balance coming in with the Six of Pentacles, right? So this is usually a work relationship where you're getting out of it what you're putting into it. You're being well compensated and very appreciated. If you're not working, it could be school. It could be anything that you're putting effort into. you're getting recognized for it publicly. It also looks like you have a soulmate connection on the horizon, and it could be with a Capricorn. You also have a Leo here. There's a new opportunity for business on the horizon for you. There's also a new love opportunity on the horizon, or rekindling a current relationship if you're in one. Five of Pentacles in reverse, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan that helps you to feel a little bit of relief around the situation. Me, that's what I was wondering. Yeah, but see, I can't tell you what the lesson is. You have to figure that out yourself. Like we can't, like, there's just not an answer for everything. Like, it's not like, oh, you're going to meet Joe because he's going to teach you that you shouldn't trust people with money. Like, I can't give you that. You've got to learn the lesson. That's part of life. You got to go through the relationship to figure out what it is, or what you learn from it, or what you're not learning from it, and why this person keeps returning, or why the situation keeps popping up. Sometimes it's different people come in, but it's the same situation. But I can't tell you that. That's for you to figure it out. Soleil always reminds me of, do you remember Punky Brewster? You may not remember her. Her name was Soleil Moonfry. That was her real name. And she played Punky Brewster. She was really cute, and she dressed really funky. Oh, he's dreaming in there. YouTube, and the Pisces current feelings towards me. Okay. His feelings right now are stuck, and he feels very unsuccessful around this connection. So I'm not really sure what's going on between the two of you. If you've had a recent Tower moment, he still has sharp energy around it. As a person, he thinks that you're kind, caring, intelligent, but you might need to have patience, because I don't see much moving forward here. You got the Knight of Pentacles, which is like a slow mover, and there's sharp energy around the situation. I don't know if you guys recently had an argument or something. YouTube user below with the yellow and purple hearts. Did N see the Instagram post I posted for his birthday? And if yes, how did he feel? I don't think he's seen it. I don't think he's seen it, but he's got sharp energy around him, and the Two of Cups is in reverse. So there is not good energy around the situation right now. I don't know what's gone on between the two of you, but it's not looking like it's great. Like there's great energy there. Liz, why haven't I heard from Randy yet? Why haven't I heard from Randy yet? He's very slow. He's waiting for a ship to come in, and he's stuck. He's also a little bit of a disaster, or he's dealing with a disaster, and the Two of Cups is in reverse. I don't know where you are in this situation, but I would suggest reaching out to him, because I don't see communication coming in right now. And with the Two of Cups in reverse, it's like a break. Or, yeah, there's a break. I mean, I guess Randy could be a girl too. Either way, it doesn't look like this person is reaching out to you. They're stuck. They're waiting. They feel like things are not moving forward, and they're stagnant. I don't know. They also could be having a Tower moment. That might have nothing to do with you. You just may be being affected by it. Liz, general for March. Heartbreak and disappointment moves into the past, along with negativity. Not looking back on the past fondly, but no longer holding yourself and holding yourself back. and looking more towards the future, which then brings in choices, and somebody may present you with an offer that would be hard to turn down. Going back to school, learning a new area of study could end up bringing in a lot of money in the future, potentially. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, intuition is heightened, and things change for the better for you fast. March should be a pretty good month. L'Amour. When will I make good friends to hang out with? The month of August, right through the fall, is very powerful. So I don't know if that is something like you're going back to school and that's where the friends are. But it's like the month of August, right through the fall is very powerful time for you socially. Soleil tomorrow. You're going to have some choices. Somebody could make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Feeling a little bit ambitious, and you have cause for celebration that comes in around possibly spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like you might make a decision to walk away from something that no longer works for you, that kind of makes you feel weighed down and heavy. And then that makes you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. I could finally move forward with my life, listening to your intuition. Could the deposit amount be low? I can't swear to the deposit amount. I just don't know. 7 and 10 come up around it. Can the deposit amount be low? What did I say before? 300? I don't know. 300 sounds too low to me. Well, I get a 70% chance it's going to be lower than you think. So maybe it is going to be 300. I don't know. To me, a $300 deposit seems very low. But I could be wrong. Between 700 and 1,000, to me, feels a little bit closer. But you got a 70% chance that the amount is lower than you think it's going to be. I don't know. Could you call them and find out what it is? I don't think it's going to be more than 1,000 for sure. I think it's going to be lower than that. Maybe between 3 and 7. I don't know. I can't swear to it. I just don't know. Let me try one more time. This just flew out. 3 just flew out. If it's 300, I'll be knocked down. I don't know, 300 just to me seems like it's too low. Look what I just pulled. 3 keeps coming up. I'm going to try one more time. I don't know, $300 for a deposit on an apartment sounds like it's awfully cheap. Now I pulled a 7. Huh. I don't know, 300 seems like it's too low. 700 sounds more reasonable to me. But who knows? Maybe maybe it will only be 300. I mean, it came up 3 times. Or maybe I'm being clouded because here, like if you were to rent a place here, it's usually 1 month security. And most places here, like if you were going to, well, I guess you can't even go by that. Most places here, it's hard to find a place that costs less than $1,000 here. But it depends on the place. I don't know, 3 keeps coming up around it. So God help me if it's 300. To me, it sounds way too low. Soleil for the rest of March. Rest of March is pretty good. You got cause for celebration that comes in around divine timing. Feeling like you got some ambition coming back to you, especially around a side business or a personal business endeavor. Growth and transformation comes to you as a person, and you may have a new romantic interest. Magician is here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Also a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There may be a solution to a problem in front of you that you're not seeing right now, but before the end of March, it reveals itself to you. Liz, will I hear back from the clinic job or end up getting another one? I think you end up getting another one. Because I'm only getting a 33% chance that you hear back from this place and take this job. April, his energy towards me. Well, he's got a little anxiety around him right now, but that might have something to do with work. He's got anxiety around work and money. This is what's coming up in his energy right now. Anxiety around work and money and feeling unsuccessful. I don't know what's happening with him right now, but something in his business life may be affecting him personally. Energy right now around him is unsuccessful and like not much is changing quickly. Susie, I took Steve back and he beat me up. Oh my God, I'm really sorry to hear that. God, I'm pressing charges. Now what can I expect? Yeah, I don't blame you. Oh my God. Well, I would make sure that you're protected somehow. Like, I don't know if you have a friend that can stay with you or somebody that can, so that you're not there alone. And so that you I mean, I don't know if he would be that dumb to try to come after you again. Listen to your intuition. Here you go. There's your tower moment. The disappointment will move into the past and you are going to heal from this. You've got the sun. You also have a wish that comes true and cause for celebration. Whatever, he's going to get in trouble for this. So you can count on that. He'll have to, yeah, he's going to have trouble from this, which is a good thing. But it may take you a minute. Like, you're going to feel a little bit burdened by this for a while. So I would suggest, if you can, go for some sort of counseling, talk to a professional about it, and figure out, you know, like what a professional will tell you to do on how to handle things like this. Because unfortunately, people that find themselves in these types of situations could call in somebody else that could do the same thing, and we don't want this to happen again. It does look like you are going to be working on your self-esteem, self-worth, and earning more self-respect, which will then be reflected out into the universe with the Six of Pentacles. You should be getting more respect back, and you shouldn't be dealing with these types of people anymore in the future. But the choice is going to be yours. So you've got to make the decisions and follow through with them. So if this guy calls you up begging to drop the charges, you have to stick to your guns, press the charges, and keep him away from you. Otherwise, the choice is yours. You know, otherwise this could happen again. So my suggestion would be to find some sort of a professional that you can speak to about this, stay far away from him, and continue to press charges. If you keep the charges, he will get in trouble for this, and he won't be able to come near you again. And that would be my suggestion. You have a road ahead of you for healing, but if you do the work, you will heal from it, and it won't happen again, but you have to put the work in. Oh, man, I hope that helps. Red, career for March. Got money coming in. 10 of Pentacles. You may no longer be holding yourself back, and you could be moving forward to greener pastures. There may be an offer that's presented to you that would be hard to turn down. The Wheel of Fortune. You got good luck coming in. Sun is in reverse. So the sun in reverse, there's a delay around happiness, but you still should get happiness around your career in March. The hard work that you put into it will pay off before the end of March. Soleil, why didn't Dr. Spielman respond to my text from Wednesday? He will. this is him answering quickly out of nowhere. He may have been busy at the moment and put it aside and just didn't get back to it, but he will. Sun is in reverse, so you should hear from him. And you may be starting a new journey around this situation that pays well. He may have been busy at the moment, put the phone down, and just forgot. But he will get back to you. Hakama, is Kevin going to contact me this weekend? I'm not confident he contacts you this weekend. No, I don't think so. Jay, a card for a FedEx. FedEx. Passion. There's passion around it. And post office. Ah, Knight of Cups. You know, you got nice stuff around all these jobs, but if you got that UPS job, that's the one I think that you're going to go with. I don't think you're going to turn them down to wait for something else. But all of these jobs are very similar, like it's similar job, you know, like delivering packages, moving packages, whatever. And you can do well in all of them, but I think that you'll probably stick with UPS since you've already been hired there. And there is room for growth there. There's no doubt about that. Bernard, are these types of supplements good for my body? Oh, man. Please be careful. I don't think so. No, I didn't get any aces, and the cards suggest that either they do nothing for you or they're not, yeah, or no, I got, this is disappointment around the supplements. I don't know what kind of supplements they are, but they just may be crappy. You know, it's important to do your research, and I recently got burnt myself because I'd done research on stimulating my thyroid because I'm having trouble losing weight. And they say that iodine, like sometimes, like if your iodine is too low, and I'm not really a salt person, I don't really put it on anything. So I ordered from Amazon salt with iodine in it. Ha. Then today I watched, now it wasn't expensive salt. If I have to throw it out, it's not a big deal, but I just hate wasting anything because I hate waste. So I watched a thing today on different types of salt, and like you just think like salt is salt, right? But no, the guy was saying that any salt that has anti-caking things in it, like agents, anti-caking agents, has got like some sort of something that's equivalent to cyanide. Now, are you going to poison yourself from having too much of the salt? Probably not. But get the salt that doesn't have the anti-caking. And the salt brand that I bought was in the video. And then I saw at the bottom where he said that he just realized that there were anti-caking, whatever. And I looked at mine, and mine says it too. And I'm like, oh, man. What he did suggest was that if you buy regular salt, iodized salt or whatever, you can put rice in it to keep it from caking. Anyhow, so my point here being is do your research around these supplements, because what it could be too with the Three of Swords is that not that they're going to harm you, but they may be real expensive and they may not be doing anything. So why take them if they're not going to do what you need them to do? Soleil, Daniel's feelings and actions this weekend. He looks like he's quiet this weekend. I don't trust this guy now because this is what he's got. He's got Eight of Cups like he's walking away or he's pulling back. Knight of Cups is like he's in reverse. And the Three of Cups is in reverse still. So this card keeps coming up around you. And I've never really seen that before until the last couple of days. But I don't see much happening from him this weekend. The Knight of Swords is in reverse too. Or maybe the first half of the weekend, maybe you'll hear from him on Sunday, because as the weekend goes on, you may get more respect from him. I would just be careful with him because he keeps showing the Three of Cups in reverse. And I don't know how much I trust him anymore with this. So yeah, I'm going to say maybe you don't hear much from him in the beginning of the weekend, but he may want to see you on Sunday, or he may reach out to you on Sunday. Again, I get the Three of Cups in reverse. Be careful with him. And he may come on as very kind, caring, compassionate, strong, like he really means business. But I don't trust the Three of Cups in reverse. It keeps coming up around you. That's making me nervous. Susie, will he leave me alone? He'll leave you alone if you continue with the charges. He needs, the law's got to be behind you. Otherwise, I don't trust that he's not going to come in with a song and a dance and apologies. You need to continue pressing these charges, and he needs to have the law behind him. Otherwise, I just don't trust him. He'll come back with, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was this, that, and the next thing. And I don't trust his apologies. Once a man has hit you once, or anybody, even like abusive parents, even if it's like a mother that hits a child, once someone hits you once, they'll hit you again. April. Do I know the missed PH number on my phone this morning? Missing phone number. Do I know the missing phone number on my phone this morning? I would call it back. I always call it back. Because you know what these assholes do? They make the number very close to your number or to the local numbers. And that's how they get you to pick up the phone. And they're solicitors. I always call them back. I block them too, and then they call from other numbers. Do I know this phone number? No, I don't think you know it. I think it was probably one of those solicitors trying to extend your car's warranty or some kind of nonsense. President, will my credit score increase by much if I pay off student loans? It increases, but I don't think it increases significantly. I would say that if it was the matter of keeping the money in the bank and paying it off in installments, I probably would pay it off in installments. Because I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference at this point. I mean, if it's only, you know what I mean? Like, if you have like another year left or something like that, I would do the installments unless you have the money and then you're willing to part with it. Otherwise, I would keep the money in the bank just in case you need it for something else. Jay, I plan on rejecting FedEx if they decide to reach out to me. How will they feel about that? They'll be disappointed and they may try to come back with something. They may be persistent. They may try to counter offer. Let's see what happens. I still think that you're going to stay with UPS. I used to use the pink Himalayan salt. I don't know if that has iodine in it. I don't remember what the guy said. I think he said the Himalayan salt is actually mined in Pakistan, and that and then there was another one that he said that he felt bamboozled. He got a black one and a red one that were supposed to be Hawaiian, and they weren't. Says on it Hawaiian salt, but they, like, one came from like the state of Georgia, not Georgia, Washington, and the other one came from somewhere else, but he said that they tasted nice. They tasted good, but they weren't, like, it said Hawaiian salt and it wasn't from Hawaii. Anyway, yeah, I used to use that too. Now, my father had, when I was at his house, I just noticed it. I didn't really look at it because I wasn't thinking about iodine. But he had, it was tall. It was like this big and had all different kinds of salt in it. And when you twist it, it ground it. That's what I should probably get because it's got all kinds of, oh, and you know what he said too? I think it was French salt. He said it's more of like a gray in color because there's other minerals in it that not necessarily, sometimes like the salt that's very white in color, the other minerals aren't in there. So he said that the French salt was good. I'm like, I never really thought that much about salt. I never really used it because I always felt like salt is going to make me bloated. So why am I going to add salt? Anyway, I'm probably getting enough from the sea moss or whatever the hell it is now that I'm taking. I probably don't even have to worry about the salt. Oh, the muscle testing when you tap on it, that thing, like this, the kinetic thing. So, what's the Aquarius going to do with me? Okay. Well, see, there's a couple of things that are going on here. You have a wish around the situation with the Aquarius, but it looks like communication is either spotty or there's not much communication happening in the near future. He's got a little bit of bitchy energy that he has to deal with, and the Three of Cups is in reverse, which could be that there's a third party that's interfering with this situation. You will hear from him if you haven't heard from him recently, but the Knight of Cups is in reverse. So either you may be losing interest or you may feel like nothing is moving forward or he's not keeping up with what he's saying he's going to do. So you might be moving on to, you got a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Soleil, does Daniel have a girlfriend? I don't think that he's in a committed relationship with anyone, but I do think that there's somebody else that's around him because he's got one ace here and he's got the world at his feet and the Fool. I would say there's someone else around him. I don't think he's in a relationship, but there's someone else around him. I don't trust this guy. Not with the Three of Cups keeps showing up. And I never felt that way about him before. But the Three of Cups in reverse never shows up around you ever. And it's the last couple of days it keeps showing up. Denny, weekend reading. Got some good karma coming back to you. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not feeling stuck, feeling like I'm taking care of myself. You also have a Libra and a Leo around this weekend, and you could be either, if you're not in a committed relationship with this card, meeting someone new, spending time with someone new that's potential, or exploring new options this weekend. If you are in a committed relationship, things look good for your relationship. You have a wish that comes true this weekend. Looks like a good weekend. I would say it's a pretty decent weekend for you. Diana, Jenny. Well, you got the Empress here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. You got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You could have a new job opportunity on the horizon or a new business opportunity. You got some good karma coming back to you, and you have a soulmate connection on the horizon. If you're not with anyone right now, it could be a Libra, could also be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Denny, what's coming in for me next week? Next week, it looks like you may be walking away from something that no longer works for you. You may be very focused on a new business opportunity. You've got some choices coming in. You've got a wish that comes true, romance on the horizon, a Cancer and a Capricorn are around, and the world is at your feet. Next week should be a good week. Denny, career reading for March and April. No longer holding yourself back. Growth and transformation comes in, and you've got cause for celebration around business opportunities. Moving forward towards success. Listen to your intuition. Between now and April, you could be starting a new business endeavor. You may be feeling very grounded, stable, with long-term potential around clients or business opportunities that change for the better quickly. You've got good business stuff going on right through the end of April. Denny, good stuff for Mel in 2021. Okay, good stuff for Mel. Making decisions in several different areas of your life brings in growth and transformation. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading homes is possible. If not, it could be upgrading a relationship. Success comes in around your life moving forward. Success also comes in around a new business opportunity or a new career endeavor. 8 of Cups, leaving things in the past that no longer serve you and moving forward with your life. It also looks like you're going to have choices. There's a lot of money coming in this year, the course of this year. Intuition is spot on, and there's opportunity too for new love. You got an Aquarius, a soulmate connection also comes in. There's Aquarius, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio, and Libra here through the course of this year. Leaving negativity, pessimism, and anxiety in the past. Denny, good stuff for Zara in 2021. Being guided by the divine could bring in a new business or job opportunity that makes you feel more balanced, more prepared, and much more money is coming in. Taking time for rest, relaxation, recharging your batteries. Love cup here is full. Got plenty of opportunity for love in 2021. Things change for the better quickly. A wish comes true. Romance comes in. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Growth and transformation comes to you as a person. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Geez, got a lot of people here. Pisces, Aquarius, Leo, Libra. Cause for celebration comes in before the end of the year, especially around business, job, or career. Zeneb, what are Usman's current intentions for me? Right now, he's coming up as very stuck in the mud, and I wouldn't expect all that much from him. You could be feeling like the hard work you've put into this situation is not coming to fruition. Nothing has happened. There is a devil that's interfering in this situation, which could be anything from an earthly pleasure to his ego, to another person, to a substance, but whatever it is, there's something that's causing this relationship or situation to stay stagnant. I don't see all that much moving forward. He seems to use manipulation tactics to stay in control of his own emotions. So wherever this situation is right now, I think it's going to stay like this for a while. If you haven't spoken to him, I don't think you will. If you are speaking to him and that's about it for the relationship, communication will stay the way it is. It doesn't look like much is changing right now around this situation. Emma, will I hear back from B? Will I hear back from B? Yes, you should hear back from B. Sineb, does the Virgo like me more or the other Pisces? You mean, is the Virgo going to choose between you and someone else? If that's the question, you can't put yourself in a situation where you have to be chosen. You have to be the one choosing. So if you're asking if somebody likes somebody else more than you, the answer will always be yes, because you lower your vibration when you question your worth in comparison to somebody else. So if that's what the question is, the other person always has more power because you lower your vibration and you lower your worth when you question whether or not you can compare to somebody else. Worst thing in the world anybody can ever do is compare themselves to somebody else. I don't care what they look like, who they are, how much money they make. None of that shit matters. As soon as you start to compare yourself to someone else, you're worth much less. And that gets reflected back in the situation. You have to come to a place where you're choosing people to be in your life. You're not sitting around waiting to be chosen. So I would be careful with questions like this. And I'm not talking about asking me questions, but talking about this with people, thinking about it, because all that stuff goes out into the universe. Talking about somebody else being more important, more desirable, more likable than you will prove that point to you every time. There's no doubt. Spiritual. How did the security today feel about me? Was it the security guard? How did the security feel? Security guard, okay. I don't know what happened here with the security guard, but there may be a little bit of sharp energy around with the Ace of Swords. It's either that or the Ace of Swords cuts both ways. So they may have felt one way and then the other. Like it could be something like, I thought this person was interesting but annoying. Or I thought that this person was attractive but immature. You know, like the double-edged sword has both. What's interesting here is that there's a devil around the situation, so I don't know what that's about, and feeling unprepared. So I don't know what went on with the security guard, but I would say that they probably felt like they were either in an awkward predicament, and if they felt funny about things, unsuccessful. I don't know what went on with the security guard, but it was awkward, or they felt awkward, or they felt on the spot or something. I don't know. Weird. Soleil, can you see if you can get more on the Third of Cups with Daniel? Yeah, there could be somebody else around him. He's got divine timing around a wish. The world is at his feet and like his life is moving forward. And that he's got choices. Seven of Cups, there's choices around him. And here you go. Three of Cups is in reverse again. The Fool is also in reverse, which means you're going to find out. You're going to find out exactly what's going on. He's got choices around him. And you are going to find out exactly what's happening with the Fool in reverse. But there's a third party that's interfering in this situation. He's got an Aquarius around him. He's got an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. He also has a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And he's got a Sagittarius. You're going to find out exactly what it is. Fool in reverse. That can't not come to light. It's got to come to light. Flower. Is there romantic love coming towards me, and when? Yes, there is. Out of the blue, when you least expect it. Sometime early summer. Could be 11 weeks from now or early summer. Soleil, rest of the day. Not bad. Feeling like the hard work you put into something, you see a payoff. Could be spending time with the Virgo. If you're not spending time with the Virgo, the Hermit, you may just be like spending time alone. It also looks like you have a wish. You're not holding yourself back. The rest of the day seems stable and pleasant. J. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's very strange that what like this guy came in and all of a sudden now a third party is showing up around you. So like that to me is a sign that something's going on. Jay, I'm going to be juggling 2 jobs temporarily. My current job full-time and UPS part-time. Until I become a driver, how will I manage? You'll be fine. You'll do fine. Yeah, you'll be fine. You know, it's like the first like month or so, it's difficult, but once you get into a routine, it becomes so easy. Like you just do it. I did it for years. I did it for years. Um, I used to teach 6:30 a.m. on Monday and Wednesday. And then I used to teach at night too, but Monday and Wednesday, 6:30. And then I used to work full-time, 8:30 to 5. And then I used to work at the store from 6 to 10 or 6 to 11, depending on the night. I worked on weekends. I used to teach in the morning and go to work at night on the weekends. You just do it. I can't explain it. It's not as hard as you think it is. And things just start to like, you just get into a routine. And then you really like the money is flowing, you know what I mean, like, and you just do it. It's not going to be so hard. It's when you think about it, it sounds like a lot and it seems like a lot, and the first month or so like you may kind of wear yourself out, but then it gets much easier. So like Daniel's response to my text. Okay, I don't know what you said to him, but he feels burdened by the situation, and the Ace of Cups is in reverse, which is like the love has run out, or he's feeling like unloved or unhappy. Feels also a little bit out of balance. He also could be feeling a little bit betrayed. I don't know what that's about. That might not have anything to do with you. It could have to do with something going on in his world at the time that you sent the text. But he'll be prepared to respond to you. It looks like he's prepared to respond to you. April for next week. Next week, things seem to move forward pretty quickly. Hangman's in reverse, and you have some good luck on your side. It looks like your perseverance pays off around a business endeavor. You could be putting money aside for something, paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Got nice business stuff happening. It also looks like a little bit more financial stability comes in, and you're feeling prepared, or you're taking charge of your finances next week. To Kenya this weekend. Somebody from your past could return with the Six of Cups, and you may be feeling undecided about how you feel about them coming back or reaching out or whatever goes on. But I think ultimately you'll hear them out and things could move forward. You've got cause for celebration that comes in around a love connection. If you're not with anyone right now, it could be that person returning, or this could be somebody new coming in that you meet through divine timing. Could be a Capricorn starting a new journey this weekend. Plus you got the Magician, which is the ability to manifest new opportunities. Soleil, Daniel, and Lena. I don't know who she is, but I don't think there's all that much happening between the two of them. Well, all right, this is what the cards show. Somebody wasn't putting in a lot of effort, or somebody wasn't working on the relationship, whatever the relationship is. I don't care if they're friends. Somebody may be feeling hurt, right? Somebody didn't get their wish, and somebody feels like they're not successful. But then there's the Two of Cups. So at some point they could have been in a relationship, or they could be entering into a relationship. But maybe it's her. She's not happy with him. She may be thinking about moving on. So that's the question. Like, I don't know if this is somebody who he was with in the past and things didn't work out and she tried giving him a chance and she kind of feels like he's like a dud, or like it's going nowhere, so she's going to move on. The Magician is here. They could turn things around, but I don't think that they will. I'm not seeing a whole lot of love here. I mean, there's no love here. There's no heart cups. Aside from the Two of Cups, which is a committed relationship, there's no love. I don't see any romance. I don't see any Ace of Cups. So there's no Nine of Cups. There's nothing. So it may be something like somebody from the past who didn't work out in the past. It's not going to work out in the future. Maybe this person's still around him. Okay, I'm not going to be able to really pronounce this. Ammonia Simon. What chakra can my boyfriend work on for his emotion? Emotional blockages are the heart chakra. Well, it depends. It could be the heart. Okay. The heart chakra are your emotions, but the throat, they're usually very connected, because a lot of times what's going on in the heart, people have a hard time speaking about it. So it would be, I would say it would be the heart chakra and the throat chakra. Opening up the heart and also opening up the throat. So being able to communicate what's going on in your heart. Those are the two I would focus on. It also could be an issue with the root chakra, because if he feels unstable or insecure or like he's ungrounded, that could affect his heart, and it also could affect the throat chakra. So I would start with the heart first, move to the throat, and then I would go to the root one if things still aren't improving. But basically emotions would be the heart. Emma, what will B think of my message to me? Will think that the message is either cute or funny or spontaneous. This would be like spontaneous, starting a new journey. Would think that they have a choice. Think that you're interesting, sincere, happy, kind, caring, successful, or like you come off as having a very fun or spontaneous personality. I think that's what they're going to think. Spiritual. How does Z feel about me today? How does Z feel about me today? Thinks that you're well-prepared, interesting, hardworking, got a little bit of sharp energy around this situation. So I'm not sure what your relationship is with this person, but there's sharp energy with the Queen of Swords around it. They think that you're well-prepared, adventurous, and spontaneous, but there's sharp energy here. I don't know why that is. Spiritual. How does S the Aries view me? How does S the Aries view me? As someone who is interesting, clever, sincere, creative, unique, spontaneous and that you don't hold yourself back. You're very persistent. Spiritual. How does A, the Libra, feel about me currently? Thinks that you're forward moving, or you're either always on the go, or your life is moving forward. You have a lot of potential. Thinks that you're well balanced, intelligent, kind, caring, sincere. Intelligence comes up again. Compassionate and kind. John, meeting someone better than expected. What's next? The meeting seemed better than expected. What's next? Okay, whatever the meeting was about, the world is at your feet, starting a new journey, got good karma around it, and being either well compensated or earning more respect. This situation's moving forward better, for the better. I don't know if this is a business meeting. You could be making good money, being guided by the divine. Disappointment moves into the past. Ambition and strength come in around you and this meeting. That's good. Things are going to move forward. Nice. April. Is he in Vancouver or Montreal? Is he in Vancouver? 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think he's in Vancouver. 70% chance Vancouver, 30% chance Montreal. I think he's in Vancouver. Spiritual. Will my health be improving soon? Yes. When the sun moves into Aries, you should be feeling much better. End of this month. Soleil love. Things change for the better for you quickly. You have a committed relationship on the horizon. Could be with a Leo. Listen to your intuition. Negativity and pessimism is moving into the past. When you walk away from something that no longer serves you, a wish comes true and Aquarius comes in. Watch out for this third party. God damn it with that thing. Feeling prepared when a wish comes true. Life seems to move forward when you don't hold yourself back. Could be an earth sign coming in too. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Soleil Sunday. No longer holding yourself back, but feeling like somebody or something has disrespected you, or you didn't get the respect that you wanted, could make you feel impatient and could bring on a mini tower moment. That could have something to do with the water sign. You have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Lover's card is in reverse. But you have the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. So it's not terrible. You have a new little adventure coming in Sunday, and the sun is in reverse. Happiness is coming, but it might be delayed. Sunday may be a messy day. J, love. Love starts to move forward. The love cup is full. You have a Cancer around you. I can't remember whether or not there's been a Cancer, but if not, there's a Cancer coming in. You could meet somebody new around work. Somebody new around work or this new job opportunity. They may be in Aries. And you're no longer feeling like you're stuck, feeling like life is moving forward. Got a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries here, and then you have an Aries, but then you also have a Leo here. You have plenty of new opportunity coming in, or opportunity around you, but it could be kind of slow and steady wins the race. J, career. Your career is moving forward, there's no doubt. I think you're going to take the UPS job, and I think things are going to move forward for you. Slow and steady, you're going to climb the ladder there. Things move forward. You have your wish when you listen to your intuition. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Ship arrived. Oh, Lena's his ex. If that's his ex, I would say even if they decided to give it a chance, she would get pissed off at him and it wouldn't last. There's no love there between them anymore. Soleil, Daniel, and I. Might need to have patience around this situation because things may be very slow. You may leave him in the past. You may get sick of him and you may move forward with your life. You got good karma coming back to your love life. And if he causes another mini tower moment for you, you may be just done with it. You have new opportunities coming in. Growth and transformation comes to you. You've got good luck. And if he doesn't cut the shit or explain what's going on to you or do what he says and mean it, I think you're going to get sick of him. Which you would be the one calling the shots, not him. So that's good. You do have a wish around the situation, but I don't trust him. He keeps coming up with the Three of Cups in reverse. Three of Cups is in reverse. The Sun is here in reverse too. The Sun is always positive, but in reverse it could be delayed. I don't think that this guy is gone by any means. I think he's going to be around. I'm just concerned with what else is going on in his life and how honest he's going to be about it. But you may feel that way too. You may get to a point a couple of weeks from now where you're like, you know what? I don't care. I got somebody else coming in. I'm going to move on with my life. And that would be your decision. And then he would be the one crying. And I would like that. Emma, will anything go anywhere with me? I don't see much movement. Knight of Cups is in reverse, which could be lack of interest on one or both of your parts. And there may be some burden around this situation. This person, like the two of you have a lot of respect for one another, or you will if you don't know each other well. But it looks like you guys may be better friends than anything else. And you might both be feeling that way, not just one person. New Me weekend. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Got money coming in. The world is at your feet. You got the Chariot here. Could be a Cancer enters or it could be a road trip. I don't know. Were you the one that asked about going to Vegas? Would you be driving to Vegas? That could be a road trip. Anyway, if it's not and you're not going anywhere, that could be a Cancer comes in. Life changes for the better for you quickly this weekend and you're stepping into your own strength. Soiree. I recently had an Aquarius us to go out for drinks and I had a past with a dating, wait a second. I recently had an Aquarius asked to go out for drinks that I had a past date with. Can you tell me his intentions and how he feels about me currently? Okay, let's see. How does this Aquarius, what's the Aquarius's intentions right now? Aquarius has a lot of respect for you. The world is at your feet. Their intentions are to revisit this situation. You've got here things moving forward and romance with the Aquarius. Should you decide to move forward, things will change between the two of you quickly. It looks like this person may have been thinking about asking you to go out for a while, and now they finally got the nerve. They finally stepped into their own strength. They're not holding themselves back, and their intentions are to either get to know you better or revisit the situation and see where it can go. Jenny, what does C at work want from me and think of me? Person's got a lot of respect for you business-wise. They think that you're very successful. They may be interested in a business thing here. There's a lot of business that comes up between you and this person. But they do care about you as a person, or they think that you're interesting, kind, caring, sincere, listen to your intuition. You have a wish around this situation, and you could be starting a new adventure with this person. I don't see love here. I see a lot of business, but that may be where the connection is right now. Doesn't mean that that can't change. This person cares about you as a human being too, not just business wise, but they may think that you have a very good head for business, and they may want to pick your brain for that, or come in with an offer where you guys could do something business wise together. That may be where the connection starts, but perseverance comes in around this situation, and you have a wish. So if you desire something more, this could be the beginning of something more. There's possibility around this. J. Why was there no BS with UPS? The interview was so laid back. I think it really depends on the company. Like, I think that the more corporate the company is, the more bullshit you have to deal with. You know, like, like, in other words, if you were going to come over here and I was going to hire you as a babysitter, I would be like, okay, yeah, go ahead. She's in there, she's sleeping. When she gets up, give her a bottle, right? Like, that would be it. But if you were to go over to the daycare and have to be hired, you'd have to have your fingerprints done. You have to have, you know, it's like there's so much more. I just think that this company, they didn't have to go through all those steps. And it's less corporate, it's much more laid back, and I think you'll have an easier time there because it isn't so corporate. I don't like corporate bullshit. I don't. The company that I worked for when I first got hired was so laid back and so easy, and then all of a sudden they brought in this human resources woman that started making all these bogus rules, and everything became so complicated. And to me, it's a waste of time and effort. If things are functioning well, why do we have to have stupid rules? And I think that you're going to find that with UPS, things are just much easier there, and things can move forward for you quickly. You're going to have a lot of choices, and things could change for the better for you fast. Yeah, I've known a lot of people that worked for UPS. I think it's a pretty good company to work for. And general for next week. Like, I'll tell you something else. A good friend of mine, after A&P went out, right, she had a full-time job, and she decided to go to work for Whole Foods. Like, instead of working at A&P at night, she worked at Whole Foods. So, you know, first of all, how much training do you need? You worked at A&P for 10 years. You know how to work a register. So she was hired, she worked there for a while, and then she decided that she wanted to try waitressing because she figured she could make more money. Well, the waitressing was just too physical. After working all day, it was just too much on her physically. So she gave up the waitressing job. She wanted to go back to Whole Foods. She was gone from Whole Foods for 3 weeks. 3 weeks, that's it. She quit. 3 weeks later, went back, wanted her job back. She had to go through the background check. She had to go through training. She had to go through references. She had to go through all this bullshit all over again. When meanwhile, like, she was just working there 3 weeks ago. Like, what do they think? She went out and killed someone in 3 weeks? But it's corporate bullshit. And then she had to be retrained, and she had to go through orientation, and she had to go through all that. Like, what a waste of time and money. This girl worked there for like a couple of years. But that's like a corporate nonsense. You got to go through the channels. Well, this is why I was always getting in trouble, because I would say, yeah, hey, that's a lot of bullshit. Save the money that you're paying her on orientation and put her behind the register. Like, what the hell? Really? So annoying. And general for next week. You've got, things are moving forward. Somebody may present you with an offer that would be hard to turn down. You have money coming in, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. Ship is coming in. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Finally, I can exhale. Capricorn comes in of significance, and you have a wish that comes true. Put it out into the universe. Rebecca, energy for this weekend coming towards me. Energy for this weekend coming towards me. You got good energy. You got happiness and choices. Pretty good. Ashley, how did Josh the Virgo feel about the pictures I sent him yesterday? He feels okay about them. He thinks that they were nice, interesting, but the Hermit is in reverse, so I don't think you're going to hear from him. I don't know that he's going to want to talk about it. He seems to has pulled his energy back. I don't think he's going to say anything about the pictures because Hermit's in reverse. Soleil, I asked Daniel if he's involved with someone, and instead of answering me, he called and said that his friend got shot 7 times and broke his neck. I mean, you got to give it to this guy for being able to come up with these things in a moment's notice. Oh my God. I mean, he really should like write sitcoms because he probably would be very talented at that. Or soap operas. Zara, general till next Tuesday. You have growth and transformation coming in around you. You're no longer holding yourself back, stepping into your strength. Feels like you made it to the top of the mountain and happiness comes out. Got a Virgo and a Leo and an Aquarius around you. You've got success coming in around hanging out with random friends or doing random things. Could even be like a group thing that you do with somebody. Like, I don't know, a bunch of you go to the beach. I don't know, whatever. But I think it should be a nice weekend. Tibet General. You've got success coming in around ambition and a fire sign. A fire sign's thinking a lot about you. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and there could be forward movement happening and a wish. No longer feeling like I'm waiting here for my ship to come in. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care makes you feel rejuvenated, and you may be starting a new journey pretty soon. All right, I'm going back up to the top. MEHAC 503, journal for the next 2 weeks. Got success coming in around possibly a committed relationship with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like you have some forward movement happening around finances and money. Also feeling like things change for the better around you financially. Things start to move forward, money comes in. 9 of Cups, you have a wish, put it out into the universe. No longer feeling like I'm sitting around waiting for my ship to come in. Money's coming in. 10 of Pentacles. You got money coming in over the next 2 weeks. Mustafa, how will my cousin A think he feels? I called him on his birthday to congratulate him. He hides his birthday because he's afraid someone will do a spell. That's really funny. He's going to be, he will be creeped out. He's going to be happy, though, in a way, because he doesn't think that you're going to do anything to hurt him. He would be happy that you remembered or that you went out of your way. Now, what's coming towards me in love from now until the end of this month? You got another Virgo coming in. You also have being guided by the divine. You may feel like the love has run out or you've lost interest in somebody who is in your world. But there's a Virgo that's coming in that could be of significance, and there's growth and transformation around that situation. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and no longer holding yourself back. Lola, what's happening for me now until Wednesday of next week? You could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Earning respect with the 6 of Pentacles. Being well compensated if you have a job, or earning respect at work. If not at work, It could be feeling like you're well respected among your circle of friends or the people closest to you in your life. Growth and transformation comes to you as a person, feeling prepared and eager to tackle the future. Miriam, will the Cancer be able to get back to work after his boss fired him? Will the Cancer be able to get back to his work after his boss fired him? He gets back to work, but I don't think he's going to be working at that same place. He's got work coming in, but I think it's at a different location. Lydia, is Mac the Cancer coming back? Yes, he is. He's going to pop up. Lydia, is Obed Leo coming back? Yes, he is. He's coming in out of the blue. Swarte, career-wise, what is he doing? I can't give you a career. I can only tell you if your career is moving forward. You've got to make that decision, what you want to do with your career. You're moving forward, though. You're moving forward with something that you feel very strongly about, and there's success that comes in around it. The hard work that you put into your career will come back to you. So anything that you're working on, right? Like Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Let's say, I don't know, you're a house builder. You build houses. If you're putting effort into learning how to do the latest renovations, that will come back to you. That hard work you put into it will be repaid to you. Whatever it is that you're learning or spending time, you know, getting familiar with will benefit your career. It looks like your career moves forward pretty quickly and you have success that comes in around a lot of money. So it's like you start making money, money seems to flow to you. Whatever it is that you decide to do career-wise will be your heart's desire, and you'll do very well in it because you love what you do. It's not like work to you. It's like you just enjoy it. But what it is, I don't know. You have to figure that out. It's for you to figure out. T-Vet, general for me in Chase. General for me in Chase. You may be feeling a little bit like things are stuck, but that's not going to last too long. Things should start to move forward. You got the Knight of Cups here. You've got arguments and indecision moving into the past and making a decision to move forward. There's long-term potential around this connection with the possibility of feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. So if things have been a little bit stuck, I think that you have the opportunity for things to move forward in the near future. Don't let it get you like frazzled. You know, if you feel like shit, this is going nowhere, things should change pretty soon for the better between you and him. T-Vet, general for me in the Sagittarius. Got long-term potential around this too, and feeling like what you put into the relationship, so does he. You're going to have choices, there's no doubt about that, and you're not holding yourself back. You're prepared to explore opportunities. The Sagittarius, listen to your intuition. Happiness can come out of the blue. Communication seems to pick up. Here's the Sagittarius, the Magician, the ability to manifest just about what you want here. But you're definitely not going to stand for any bullshit. So if this person doesn't do right by you, you're not going to stand for it. You're going to walk away. You have too many other opportunities around you to stand for bullshit. So it's, as long as they do the right thing, there is possibility and potential for this to move forward too. Got a lot happening around you. Soleil, but how the friend got shot and break his neck at the same time? I know. That's what I mean. He could have left out the breaking the neck part. Getting shot 7 times is enough. Ronnie, energy around the Sagittarius. He's got the King and the Queen of Cups. Loving, kind, compassionate, sincere, humble, heartfelt, and cause for celebrations coming in here. And who's a little extra with that lie? Ruby, will A unblock me soon? Yes. Yeah. Relatively soon, anyway. Sonia, we're facing some issues for selling our lands. Are we able to sell it this year and resolve the issue? Yes, you should. And maybe a little bit of, you might have some issues, but you still should be able to get through it this year. Oh, what did I say? What did I say on Black Witchesses? I don't remember what I said. But somebody wrote to her and asked if they could be turned into a unicorn. This is what I mean. But do you see the way she answers people? She really answers people like respectfully. You know what I mean? And I'm like, like somebody really asked if they could be turned into a unicorn. What did I say? I don't remember. I like Black Witch S. I mean, I can't get into that kind of stuff. It just doesn't resonate with me, but I really like her. What did I say? I don't remember. Somebody want to be turned into a unicorn. That's what it takes, all kinds. A Bantica. Do you see me buying a new house and a car for my parents this year? Yes. I think you're going to. Good for you. C3, should I choose business information systems for my second major? You keep coming up with new ones. All right, let's see. Business information systems. You got a 70% chance yes, and you got the sun in reverse, which is still happiness. It just may take time to get there. I think you would do well in this field. Malika, financial. You may have a little anxiety around finances, but it's going to move into the past. You have either a new business opportunity here, that could be something that's all your own, and the hard work you put into it will come back to you. Now, that doesn't have to be working for someone else. Your career or whatever it is you do for a living could be moving forward, but you may be doing something on the side that brings in money, like, I don't know, dog walking, babysitting, whatever it is. I mean, babysitters, you'd be amazed at how much money they make. I mean, one girl asked me for $100 for the night. She was going to be here 3 hours. $100 for the night for 3 hours? It's a lot of money. Anyway, you may be doing some kind of a business thing like that, because saving money, paying off a bill of debt or a loan makes you feel relief, and your financial life starts to move forward. But Page of Pentacles to me is like doing something that's all my own. I do in my own time. I do it when I want, and I control how much money I make. So that's good. That's positive. PG, energy between me and the Sagittarius for the next 48 hours. Well, you got the devil here. That energy is not great. Like, the energy is kind of negative for the next 48 hours. I would get past the next 48 hours, and the energy should shift. Oh, welcome, Jeremy V. Sandy A. Career. Your career is moving forward. You're stepping into your own strength, making decisions to push your life forward. Ten of Pentacles, got money coming in. The Chariot and the Death card. Your career moves forward with growth and transformation around it, leaving negativity in the past. If you're looking to get a job, you are going to have choices. Seven of Cups. And Morna, the thing is if he suffers from bipolar disorder, that like bipolar disorder and like a diagnosable mental illness and working on your chakras are two different things. Like if he's got like a diagnosable condition and he's being treated by a physician, he may need that medication for the rest of his life to control that disorder. That doesn't really have much to do with the chakras. Like your chakras can go out of a line. Like a lot of times if somebody has suffered from a heartbreak, they may walk around like their shoulders may come forward because they tend to be protecting their heart. They may look down because they're protecting themselves. That's a chakra issue. That doesn't have anything to do with being bipolar. Being bipolar is like you could have mood swings that have nothing to do with what's gone on in your life. You're just like, you know, it's a mental disorder that needs medication usually. So I would definitely speak to a professional and not rely on chakra work to control bipolar disease. Mimi, how does N feel about our connection? Sharp energy here. Feels either like it's weakened and there's sharp energy with the Queen of Swords. Communication also may be down right now. Is there anyone here I have an answer for? Julia, can I please get clarified on how is AM currently doing? Okay, how is AM currently doing? They may have recently suffered from a hurt or somebody may have stabbed them in the back. They're recovering from it. They've walked away from this situation, but they still may be kind of feeling that pain. They're doing okay. They've got the Wheel of Fortune here, which is some good luck. They may have to be patient with themselves getting through this, whatever the trauma was. They are doing pretty good financially, paying off a bill of debt or a loan, and they're prepared for their life to move forward, and they're moving away from this old wound. Still feeling a little bit burdened by it, but they're much better than they have been in a very long time. It also looks like they're listening to their intuition. And they're going to be making it to the top of the mountain. So whatever happened in the recent past that they found to be hurtful or deceiving, it should be moving into the past and their life is moving away from it. They're okay. They're okay. They will be okay too. Mujan, will I be able to get a 7 or above on my exam? Yes, I think you will. You got some good luck coming in around you. Thea, General. Got the world at your feet, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, and the hard work you've put into a business or career endeavor should be paying off. Fruits of your labor coming to fruition. Looks like anxiety is moving into the past, and you could have a new love interest enter. Maybe fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Soleil, what's coming towards me? happiness. Happiness comes in out of the blue. Life changes for the better quickly, being guided by the divine. You got a Leo here that could be of significance. You could be going back to school. At some point, I think you will. It keeps showing. You got some heightened intuition and feeling like you're getting well respected. This may be a business or work endeavor. Being well respected and well compensated for the hard work that you've done. Disappointment seems to move into the past, and you could have a new soulmate connection come in. Maybe a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You might actually feel a little undecided about them when you first meet them. You may have to give it time. Maybe you're going to be friends with this person first. Who knows? You got the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Emin, do you see any action going to be taken by Y towards you? He's very slow right now. It looks like he may pull his energy back first, and then he comes in with a love offer. So it might be slow for a minute, and then he comes in with a little bit more ambition. Yeah, eventually. It just might take a little time. Soleil next week. You got happiness coming in around seeing good karma. Your perseverance around a job or business opportunity pays off. Your career or your job starts to move forward pretty quickly, heading towards greener pastures. You got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You got money coming in with the Ten of Pentacles. So her name is Savannah, and her channel, I believe, is Black Witch Coven, maybe. I'll tell you what it is. I follow her on Instagram, too. On Instagram, she's Black Witch Savannah. I think that her YouTube channel is Black Witch Coven. Yeah. Yeah, Black Witch Coven. See if I can find a picture of her. She looks like this. I really like her for a number of reasons. First of all, like, people will write her crazy things and she answers them. Like, she doesn't get nasty. She doesn't bite back. She just kind of like explains how she feels. And she does it in such a way that you can totally understand where she's coming from. I don't know, I just really like her. But like I said, like, people have, like, they've asked her questions about, like, I remember reading something about her prices and her services. Like, there was one service that, I don't know, it was like a couple of $1,000s. And somebody was like, how dare you charge somebody that kind of money, and you can't guarantee someone results. Which I can understand why that person felt like that. Because you don't want to just give somebody $5,000 and for what? You don't even know that they did anything. But on the flip side of it, the way she says it, and she makes a lot of sense. She's like, it's my time, it's my energy, it's the hour I have to do it. Like, she does it at a certain hour in the middle of the night. She's got to be awake. She's got to be prepared. It takes a couple of hours. And then on top of that, like she said, she's like, you know, you could go to a doctor and they could prescribe you something that does nothing, and you have to pay them too. You can go to a lawyer and have to pay them, and you don't win the case. Why do you think you don't have to pay me? And but she really comes at it like from a professional place. Like, watch her channel. Like, it's impossible not to like her, I think. But I can't remember what I said about the unicorn person. Because I get that too a lot. Like, I'll get people that'll be like, well, this is what I want done, and I needed to, like, can you guarantee it? You can't guarantee anything. You know, you can take an aspirin, but it doesn't guarantee it's going to take your headache away. You know, you can't guarantee anything. There are no guarantees. And I think if somebody does guarantee it, then they're a fraud. Because how could you guarantee something? You know, like she says, she's like, you know, you can go to church and sit in church and pray until you're blue in the face. Doesn't mean your prayer is going to get answered. And that's true. I can understand that. I've tried it myself. I remember going to church and praying and praying and praying, and what my prayers weren't answered. So I can understand where she's coming from. But anyway. Mel, energy around the Aquarius and I. Mel, yeah, you could close. Thank you. Energy around the Aquarius and I. The energy is not bad. Mutual respect. Forward moving. And it could be a little bit passionate or adventurous. April, S and I. You got here, there could be a little romance coming in. The timing right now may not be great, but it could be coming in like maybe next week or within the next couple of weeks. Success comes in around perseverance around this situation. Happiness comes out. I'm not seeing a commitment, but it does look like you could be spending time together and you could be communicating over the next couple of weeks and seeing each other this weekend. This weekend, it's like you got bad timing, or you may feel with judgment in reverse that like you can't get out of your own way, or like nothing's like there's too many obstacles. Nothing is really happening this weekend. You do have success around cause for celebration, starting a new journey, but I don't think it's happening this week. It looks like, or this weekend, it looks like things change for the better for you next weekend. This weekend, just be careful that you're not overthinking things. You may be spending time with an air sign or talking to an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Doesn't look like anything out of the ordinary happens this weekend. It looks like this weekend is kind of like stuck, like bad timing, poor timing around this weekend. Yeah, an air sign keeps showing up around you. I don't know if it's just a friend, but it may be hanging out with an air sign this weekend, or spending time talking to an air sign. Weekend reading for Mel. Somebody from your past could be returning with the Six of Cups, or they may send you a message or something out of the clear blue sky. You're not feeling like you're very stuck. You could be spending time with a soulmate this weekend. You may be undecided about this soulmate, but you may spend time with them anyway, and things could change for the better for you quickly. Got success coming in, water signs around Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, also an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And then you've got Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Stepping into your own strength, you're going to have choices this weekend, and happiness comes in. Okay, that's it for me right now. I am going to go and take a break, and I'll be back on tonight, probably about 10, something like that, around 10. So I'll see you guys then. Thank you all very much. Have a nice afternoon. Bye, guys.